So, one female manipulation tactic that I have noticed is that women will always change the definition of words. And I see liberalism as primarily female centric. So it's either women or men with like female minds, okay? And you'll see this in liberalism because they'll change the definition of, say, a woman. And recently I was arguing with a chick because I tweeted, Pearl's a big tweeter, and I said that typically women that actually like their husbands do not require their husbands to take them out on dates, something like that. Like a date night isn't the success to a happy marriage. I said something like that. Now, this woman loves to argue with me. So now she tried to change the definition of a date night. Well, you can just cook at home. That's a date night. We all know what everyone thinks of when we think of a date night. We don't typically think of eating at home. And when I Google date night, a date night is an occasion where couples dedicate time to be spent together, usually alone, with the purpose of reconnecting and bonding. A date night usually consists of a main activity, such as dinner or a movie, and a few activities planned with one another. Okay. Cambridge Dictionary. Okay. Cambridge Dictionary, an occasion where two people who are married or who have been in a relationship for a long time go out together, okay? But this woman wants, because she feels like she wants to change the definition of a date night, she wants us all to change what everyone knows we refer to. These are women that just like to argue. But my point is not the date night. My point is how women will change the definition of words and how they did this in the abuse system. So I believe it was 76, the definition, I'm butchering it, but it was either the 70s or the 60s. There was a law passed, and it was the domestic abuse law. And it's the same pattern, because that's what I always look for. I always look for like patterns in society. And the pattern I noticed is that with abuse, women change the definition. It used to be something along the lines of one person hitting the other unprovoked, okay? Then they added in financial abuse. Then they added in emotional abuse. And I just saw a guy on Twitter say that Crowder verbally abused his wife because he yelled at her. Really? Don't you think that's a little disrespectful to real victims of abuse? And I want to point this out. I guess I don't really have an end point. But it's so frustrating because whenever you talk to a woman, why do they always want to change the definitions of things? If I say, that woman's fat. Well, she's not fat, she's chubby. All right. Oh, sorry. If I say that person's ugly, well, beauty is subjective. So why? I'm not even saying this to be mean. Why do women always change the definition to what they feel the definition is, instead of what everybody uses? Please explain this to me. Thank you.